Let's now return to our earlier report about that viral video showing some Chinese delegates distributing money to some personnel of the Nigeria police. Joining me for more is public affairs analyst Ambrose Ogboke. Dr. Ogboke, good to have you join us on TVC News at 10. What was your initial reaction when you saw that viral video of the Chinese handing out money to those police officers?
Is being belittled by a foreigner. And it has been a pattern among the Chinese. There have been several videos. There was the other time when a team of security agencies came to arrest some Chinese people, and they were resisted by another sister security agency also of Nigeria, and they were not able to take those the Chinese nationals away. And so this one also comes to further highlights the plight of our police officers. Look at the way they stood like dutiful servants that are being gifted by their master. So you could see that our police people were standing, they were standing miserably, standing like people, like refugees who are awaiting handouts by aid workers, And even to rub salt on injury, we found out that the man even handed it to the other lady, maybe his wife or somebody else, to continue to distribute. I would saw someone like a teenager happily jumping around, and our men were standing like people who have the tail between their legs. So it is unfortunate. It is a humiliation of our police force. It's a slight on our sovereignty and integrity and respect. But again, these things arise because we as citizens, we don't treat our police officers well too. We have seen examples where our police officers have been turned to domestic staff when they are on special duty to protect especially politically exposed persons or some people who are given special protection. Some of them carry handbags in a social event. We have seen some of them driving teenagers even to school. We have seen them going to run errands for one organ or the other. And this diminishes the respect of the police force. So the foreigners are merely copying what we are doing to our own police officers.
All right. Now, let me get your reaction to the move by the Inspector General of Police ordering disciplinary measures against the officers.
I don't know why our IGPs do not really want to put long-term strategies. We are always reactionary. Things happen, then you react. If we didn't see this on video now, will anything have happened? This is not how to do it. How to do it is to respect your police officers. How many times do you pay them their hazard allowance? How many times do you pay them their feed allowance when they go on trips? How on training? Well, do men of the police force go on training? So trainings are not only just for officers. Apart from that, have they been trained on self-comportment? Have they been told what to do or what to do? As they're on duty there, have they been paid their feed allowance? Most of our policemen are hungry men. They are not taken care of. Some of them are looking so tattered. Their salary doesn't take them home. So they are maltreated by the system that they work with. Therefore, when they see a little sucker from outside, they behave the way they behave. So the IG should put a long strategy in motion to see how we can revamp the respect we have for the Nigerian police. Not that when small video goes around, they make a public statement. That is not how to treat the matter. All
right. Now the Chinese national has released a video explaining that there was no bribe, there was no illegal exchange, and that it was simply a friendly and open interaction he had with the personnel. Does that explanation suffice?
No, the explanation does not match what we saw in the video. What we saw in the video was outright a deliberate action. It was intentional to humiliate the police. Because first of all, if you are giving gifts to your friend, you don't line your friends up and give them gifts as a master to servant relationship. You want to give your friends gifts, there's a way you give your friends. You pat them on the back, you even give them maybe handouts or whatever you want to give them in dignified manner. But in this case, the Chinese national was very, very intentional to humiliate this man. And that is why he lined them up, first of all, like school children, and went about counting money in front of them. What happened to envelopes? If you even wanted to dignify it, what happened to giving them envelopes, calling them in a room and handing them the envelope? You want to really appreciate them, as he claims. So I don't buy this explanation. It is medicine after that. He was just reacting to the backlash. Remember that this video was posted on WeChat, which is a Chinese social media handle, a messaging app. And that was where most of it was called from. So I think it was posted there to sneer the Nigerian, to sneer Nigerians' dignity and say, oh, look at what we are doing to Nigerian policemen. This explanation does not cut it, and it was intentional about insulting and humiliating those officers, those men.
All right. I would have loved to hear from you about, what this could mean for Chinese-Nigeria relations, but we really do not have any more time to go into that. Public Affairs Analyst Abro Sigboke, thank you very much for talking to us on TVC News at 10.
Thank you for having me on the news.